I'm going to introduce right away the executive director of the Circus Project. Would you put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, please, for Jen Cohen!
Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. I'm going to take this opportunity to speak a little bit about the Circus Project and what we do, and I'll be quick.
We have a two-part mission. One is bringing cutting-edge theatrical circus performances to the Portland area. The other is empowering homeless and at-risk youth through intensive training in circus arts. And we have 4 different programs that address those missions. We have a drop-in program, which we offer weekly free classes for homeless and at-risk youth who are enrolled with our partner organizations to come in and try out classes. We have a professional performance troupe, some of those folks you'll see tonight, and we perform all over Portland, and we also craft original shows. We offer circus arts classes for the general public, so if you see anything you like tonight, consider taking a private class or a family class, or joining in one of our existing classes. And we have an intensive training company, which is a group of 4 to 8 youth who rehearse for a year, 10 hours a week at least, with the goal of writing and performing in a show at the end of the year, and this is that show. So this is a very special night because it's also their graduation, and they are just so thrilled to share with you what they've done over the year and how much they've accomplished, and I am so proud of them. So, enjoy the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Granada, tierra soñada por mí, mi cantar se fue evitado cuando es para ti, mi cantar hecho de fantasía, mi cantar flor de melancolía, ay, ay, revolución, ay, ay, revolución.
Look at me, I'm so great I play the grand piano and Big Martini. Well, let me tell you, I play the piano and the accordion and sing opera. Oh, I wrote an opera too, I forgot about that. Now, if I was committing the sin of vanity, I would say all of those things about my fellow brother artist, Thomas Lauderdale. Vanity is a thing of endless mirrors that only reflects oneself. Anyway, I wasn't talking to any of you, I was talking to myself.
I'd give anything to play the cello like Skip. I'd give anything to have long, lustrous hair like Paul Evans.
I wish I was Marlene Dietrich. I wish that I had sex appeal. I'd love to play the part of some Buffel in Biergarten and captivate with my sing spiel, darling, du bist mein Herz. I wish I was Marlene Dietrich. I'd have you like that. You better go. I wish I was Marlene Dietrich. I'd wear a sailor suit, and you'd take me in your arms, and you'd slap me. Again. Otra vez, por favor. I am the luckiest boy alive. Oh, I could be your blonde Venus, or I could be your Lily Marley. And with a touch of ennui, I'd say ciao, tschüss, or bonne nuit, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen. Oh, let those dancing girls all dance till dawn in our little cabaret. Because the Tina Pleno Geneva, at last Marlena, from her to home.
You know, anger is not one of the 7 deadly sins. Anger is like, you know, I really feel kind of like... Justify! What? Justify? No, I don't get it. Hello, drunk people. I'm glad you're drunk. I'm on my way there too. You and me together. So, no, anger is like, you know, I worked all day and I know you're writing an opera, but I'm bringing in more than 2/3 of the income and taking care of the child, and you haven't done the dishes, and you know, I'm just kind of, I'm pissed off. That's anger. And then if you take anger and like cube it or something, I don't know, I'm not good at math, but let's say anger cubed, and sort of with a touch of biblical, that's wrath, right? Right? You know, that's where you go down to the basement where the grapes of wrath are stored, and wrath is like... Or the chainsaw. Justify. You keep saying justify, I don't know what that means. Wrath is like, you slept with her? In front of main stage at Country Fair? That's wrath.
Viva la 15 brigada, rumba la rumba la rumba la, viva la 15 brigada, rumba la rumba la rumba, que sea cubierta gloria, ay Manuela, ay Manuela, que sea cubierta gloria, ay Manuela, ay Manuela. Luchamos contra los moros, rumba la rumba la rumba la, luchamos contra los moros, rumba la rumba la rumba, mercenarios y fascistas, ay Manuela, ay Manuela, mercenarios y fascistas, ay Manuela, ay Manuela. Solo es nostro desio, rumba la rumba la rumba la, solo es nostro desio, rumba la rumba la rumba la, acabar con el fascismo, ay Manuela, ay Manuela, acabar con el fascismo, ay Manuela, ay Manuela. Ya salimos de España, rumba la rumba la rumba, ya salimos de España, rumba la rumba, por luchar a nuestras frentes, ay Manuela, ay Manuela, por luchar a nuestras frentes, ay Manuela, ay Manuela. Viva la 15 brigada, rumba la rumba la rumba la, viva la 15 brigada, rumba la rumba la, que sea cubierta de gloria, ay Manuela, ay Manuela, que sea cubierta de gloria, ay Manuela, ay Manuela.
I want to talk about the next deadly sin. I don't know if we're doing the sins in order or not. I think that might be important. Has anybody committed them yet tonight? Any of them, like tonight here? But, oh, all right. Oh, good. I'm going to hear about that. So, if I want some money, that's okay. And if I want a lot of money, that's okay. But if I want an extravagant amount of money, and then I want like all sorts of servants and you know, tall people and pygmies and stuff, and going out there and giving me lots of money and lotion and pizza, and it's still not enough. It's not enough. Nothing can sate my need for these things. I'm even rubbing them on my extremities. I want them so much, and it's not enough. That is greed. I think, yes, that'll be our working definition of greed. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, for you, and you only, we have for greed, I give you Nanda!
sitting around, taking a break, do-do-do-do. A bunch of dudes with nothing to do, taking a break, do-do-do-do, relaxing, feeling fine, do-do-do-do, sipping coffee, do-do-do-do, eating a carrot, do-do-do-do, looking around, do-do-do, getting confused, but do-do-do, starting to think this song's about you, maybe. Nah, do-do-do-do, taking a breath, exhale, the bread in your sandwich is stale, picking your nose, scratching your butt. Still scratching your butt, starting to realize an audience looking at you. This break's a bit long and you've got a show to get back to. So turn off the radio. Don't forget the radio. Wait, no, don't turn off the radio.
A million times I ask you, I again.
picture me, and it's almost like I'm in a contest with Jabba the Hutt, and I'm winning because I'm lying in a bathtub of all this stuff, and people are pouring the chocolate down my throat. Wow, this is my deepest, darkest fantasy. Well, not my deepest, darkest fantasy. I'll tell you that later. But and then I get to go on the bed and roll around in the empty pizza crusts. I would say that is a working definition. This is completely scientific. A working definition of gluttony, wouldn't you? Yeah. So I've awakened and I'm looking around at all the pizza crust and the chocolate on me, and well, I'm going back to sleep because I'm feeling sloth. Oh, yours Paul's still here. Okay. I'm feeling slothful.
I went down to St. James Infirmary. I saw my baby there, stretched out on a long white table, so white, so pearl and fair. Let her go, let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, she can cross the wide world over, but she'll never meet a sweeter man than me.
Right. Well, it's time to get those raffle tickets.
If you want to buy one, raise your hand.
As Eric very kindly said, I'm Pippa Arend. I'm the program director of PAIR. Thank you. But what I'm doing here tonight is talking about the Circus project. If you read the Oregonian article yesterday, awesome, then you know that Jen began her obsession with flying at age 13. Pretty amazing. I met her a few years later, in 2005, when she came to me with a vision. I was impressed by her clarity, by her enthusiasm, by her passion, because you see, homeless and transitional young people is not a population that everyone wants to work with. And quite frankly, of those that do, not everyone can. Because, well, tonight is all about vice, as you can tell from these lovely costumes and by my awesome dress. Thank you very much. It actually takes a lot of virtue to work with these kids. It takes tremendous faith in their ability to grow. It takes endless hope in just about everything. But of all of these, it takes charity and love.
What breaks down the social blockade?
Art and a heartfelt serenade.
What inspires transformation?
A vibration and sensation of artistic creation. You support the Circus project with a donation.
The Circus project supports us with care and education.
Please support the world with strength and motivation.
The world supports each other with its simple revelation.
Make a positive impact without skin off your back.
We're a 501c3 and you can deduct that from your wage.
Our bodies with such
play the tarantella, the hounds begin to roar. The boys all go to hell and then the Cubans hit the floor. They crawl along the pipeline, they tango till they're sore. They tear apart their nightmares and they hang them by the door. Just let me fall out of the window with confetti in my hair. The Induldge are better in a blanket by the stair. I tell you all my secrets, but I lie about my past. So send me off to bed forevermore. Just make sure they play my theme song, I guess daisies will have to do. Just send me to New Orleans and hang shadows on the pew. Turn that pig on the spit, kick the drum and let me down. Put my clarinet beneath your bed till I get back in town. Just let me fall out of the window with confetti in my hair. Deal out jacks are better in a blanket by the stair. I tell you all my secrets, but I lie about my past. So send me off to bed forevermore.
Overcome. I mean, I could have just joined in at any moment with all of you right now and eaten your food. That was amazing and starving on. What am I doing?
Raise your glass to the dead that's departed. Today's gone by.
Raise your glass. Let's end where we started. Good night, good night.
Fly away, let's go home. One last toast, rainy night. Dream in bed.
Kiss goodnight, clasp my hand, cheer to all, and I salute the dead.
Say good night to the friends we have made here, and good night. 30 years. I was old when I started to sing this song. 39. Steve's around the corner. I won't be long. Singing here with you, by all the conundrums have disappeared. Hold my hand, rainy night, life's too short, fades too soon. Say goodnight to the friends we have made here, and good night.
And sometimes our night is too
I'm in love with the seas of the spit, with the poems, the rhyme. We go with a spoon, drink it down, singing it right.
wish I was Marlene Dietrich. I wish that I